It's Monday morning and you woke up in darkness and in sweat. Why? Because you, my friend, well, let's just say your prepaid finished halfway throughout the night and you do not have money. You're a brokey. You have a WhatsApp message from your mom that says, call me. Could be anything, could be nothing. I mean, 2 words, no context. Could be that one aunt of yours had a dream where the family were chasing you and now everybody's on red alert. They're all calling to inform you, to pray for you. Like I said, could be nothing. You have a meeting at 9 a.m. at a job that is paying you just enough to make quitting feel responsible, but not enough to make staying worth it. Well, if you are any of the things I mentioned, congratulations. You're an adult. How is that going on for you? Welcome to Kenkey and the series where we explore the things society packaged for us, packaged, wrapped, and sold to us beautifully, but at the end of the day, it turned out to be complete bullshit. On today's episode, which would be like our pilot episode, our first episode ever. This is crazy. I hope this series goes on for a while. We are talking about adulting. Ugh. That just makes me feel uncomfortable. One day you're in school, somebody is solving all your problems. Money is not an issue. You don't worry about where your next meal is coming from. I mean, the only problem you virtually have is you're wondering if you copied the right answers from the right person. Because sometimes you can copy the right answers, but is it from the right person? Hey, Charlie. That nigga fucked me up. Anyway, the next day, boom, you finish school, you are in the outside world and you are so utterly confused. ECG takes your light, your landlord is chasing you for that bill, and you are standing in the supermarket wondering if you should buy either chicken or tomatoes. You can afford them both this week. You can't. You buy the tomatoes. Yeah. It will shock you. You go home and you make a stew with no protein and you tell yourself it's a lifestyle choice. Your friends visit you and they ask you, Charlie, why say your stew no meat day inside? Oh, you say, oh, Charlie, I did try be vegan small. I want to be for the animals. I want to eat only vegetables. You did lie. You are Ghanaian. You don't know the meaning of vegan. Why are you lying to yourself, bro? This is just, it's sad. But hey, it's adulting. Now, to understand where this scam begins, we have to look at its beginning. And it begins surprisingly or unsurprisingly for some people, where all scams begin. School, the king of scammers. You see, in school, you spend a minimum of 12 years, give or take. For Ghana, say 14, 16, yeah. Minimum of 12 years of your life in school. And for those 12 years, you are taught so many things. You learned about osmosis, you learned about the isosceles triangles, you learned about the great feast of Yasantua, which is honestly interesting. I mean, historical things are quite interesting. But tell me, has that really helped you a day in this your adulting life, this whole escapade? Has it ever helped you explain to your landlord why your rent is going to be in 1 week late? Even if you tried to use the context, I don't think he would understand or he would really care. You learned how to find X. This one, they pay me. Every day, X is missing and nobody ever thought of giving X a map. Nobody ever thought of drawing X and a map. Like X, yo, if you get missing, follow this path, X marks the spot. Like nobody ever thought of giving that nigga a map. We always want to find X. You see, in school, nobody will teach you how to write your CV. Nobody teaches you how bank loans work. Nobody will teach you how to negotiate. Nobody will teach you how to cook anything outside spag and braised rice. And one more. I'm talking about and one more. I said, me brophilize things too much. You know, nobody teaches you how to save when there is genuinely nothing left in your pocket to save, which is me just bullshitting. It is impossible to save money you don't have. I mean, nobody teaches you how to deal with a landlord who has decided that your leaking roof is philosophically, it's your own problem. It's not his fault to fix it for you. Nobody teaches you how to send a professional email when you actually want to write something that will definitely get you fired. Corporate lingo, and nobody teaches you how to write corporate lingua. But you can find X, right? Yeah, we can all find X. So you graduate, your family takes the photos, you wear a gown, somebody probably sprays money on you. Now, in the ideal world, when adulting gets heavy, you should probably talk to someone about it, process it, call someone. But, well, we are not in an ideal world, and you, my friend, are African. So it doesn't work that way. Sorry. In the African adult experience, there are exactly two options available to you when life gets heavy. Option one, pray about it. Your own solution to everything from that headache of yours to the housing crisis to the transportation crisis is a 30-minute session of aggressive intercession. And a chapter of Psalms, of course. Psalms. Option two, keep it to yourself. Why? Well, because in most African households, telling your people that you are struggling comes with unforeseen consequences nobody is going to warn you about. In fact, I am doing you a very big service, so you should probably subscribe to the channel right now. First, the comparison. Your cousin Kwame, he just bought a car last week. He's 26. What are you doing with this your life of yours? What are you doing in this your life of yours? Big 30-year-old man or woman like you still staying in your parents' house. What are you doing in this life of yours? Kwame. Always Kwame. Kwame, who you last saw at the funeral in 2019, has suddenly bought a car and now he is the benchmark for your life. You don't know what Kwame is doing. You don't know how Kwame bought that car of his. You suspect that Kwame's circumstances are more complicated than he lets on to. But hey, he's bought the car. And well, you are being compared, so there's virtually nothing you can do about it apart from sucking it up and keeping on a smile, poker face. yeah, I want to kill you, but I did not just say that. Then they advise you. In my day, we didn't have these problems, though. No. And I can't get a car to go to work, and my money is not enough. You young people, you are just lazy. Have you thought about waking up early so that you can get a bus or maybe draw to that work? Wow, Einstein, you are such a fucking genius. Nobody ever thought about waking up early so that they can make it to work. You must be the first of your generation to think about it. You are insane. You must be Sherlock. Are you related to Sherlock Holmes? Incredible. I never thought of it. And finally, you have to pray. Yes, we are back to prayer. A way was always going to end with prayer. Don't pretend like it didn't know they were going to talk about you praying. It always ends with prayer. It is what it is. Now, there's a part of adulting that everybody knows, yet everybody avoids talking about it. And that is, we are all pretending. Myself included, every single one of us are pretending. There isn't a single adult in your life who fully knows what they are doing. Your manager at work, top class actor, he dey pretend pass. That friend who always seems put together, bro, he dey pretend. He is also in debt. He's probably eating Gary at a very alarming frequency. You just don't know about it. If you like, share that visit him unannounced. You will see. You don't trust me? You will see. Even the people you consider successful, the ones with the cars, the apartments, the nice Instagrams, they are also pretending. I'll be at a higher budget than you and me. Shit, you might even have more money than me. Is in Africa, the performance is like a university group project. You go home on Christmas and every adult there is performing financial stability for every other adult in the compound. Uncle Kofi has not told anybody that his business has been struggling since last March. He won't tell you. Why? Because he can come and laugh at him. No, Ato will not tell you that apartment that he keeps referencing is actually for his brother. And he just goes there on the weekend to take photos for, cruise and stuff. Everybody is packaging, everybody is wrapping their Kenkey super tight, and passing it on to the next person, making it look hot and heavy. But inside, bro, like this, nothing there inside. The funniest, the most painful part in this whole escapade is that the young people watching the adults think the adults have it all figured out. The adults think the young people are lucky. But at the end of the day, everybody is just pretending. And deep down, we all just want to just, lay back and just say, Charlie, the life he had, big no body like you life. Make nobody like you, the life be hard fast. Hey. Now in Africa, there's a very specific kind of adulting that you have to do in addition to the norm. You don't just get to adult for your life. No. In Africa, when you walk with 1,000 behind you. You know, every single person is walking with a battalion of 1,000 people. Your struggle is not just for you, it's for the whole family. You are the backbone of a whole generation. You are the emergency contact for your mom and your dad. You are the school fees plan for your kid brother. You are the one who is going to plug that cousin of yours into this business. And the family has agreed that at the next funeral, you are the one who is going to settle things. They agreed upon it in a room where you were not invited without your consent, but it was unanimous. You are going to foot the bill whether you like it or yes. Like I said, when you walk with a battalion. It wasn't in the way that, well, you have 1,000 people supporting you. No. We reverse it. Another feature of the unique African adulting experience is the timeline. You see, in most cultures, adulting has a very loose feel to it. You do things on your own time, whenever you feel like you're ready. For African culture, it has a very, very, very specific calendar that you have to follow. At 25, you have to have a job, a real one, not just something I'm doing, you know. Nah. By 28, you should have a car. At minimum, a reliable one that can get you from point A to point B. At 30, you should be married. Or at least you should be seeing someone you are actually very serious with. Don't be gallivanting with your life like that. At 32, children, minimum 1, preferably already working. Yeah, like I said, a very specific calendar. At 35, your own house. You are not renting it, you own it, plus it has a gate. So if it has a gate, it means compound. Yeah. Of course, this timeline is not from anywhere. This is from my own. The timeline is my own property. You cannot do me anything. But you have to admit, it's a very solid timeline. I mean, it's a very solid timeline, you know. And if at any point in time you fall behind this timeline, you are in trouble. Everybody is going to know about it. Your mother's friends are going to know that you are falling behind a timeline. People at church are going to know, bro, you're wasting your life. And well, what betides you when you are past 30 and you are still renting? May God be with you. Another feature is the family chat group. This, in my opinion, is the most dangerous environment for any African adult. Anything can happen in that chat group, from financial requests disguised as updates to funeral announcements, people talking about something that happened from 2014, voice notes longer than this entire episode. Announcement, and somewhere buried in that 112 messages is an actual emergency that needed your attention 3 days ago, but it got buried. So what can you do about it? Again, this is your life as an adult. I hope you're happy. I want to grow. Yeah. Welcome. How are you? So yeah, that's what adulting is all about. You know, it's not some polished, cool, flex, confident, grow up and glow up. No. Those are all just Instagram aesthetics. Real adults, they're just trying to afford both chicken and tomatoes at the same time. You know, they're all pretending they are performing fine for their family and, well, eating Gary at a very alarming rate in secret. You know, real adulting is just navigating a life you were never trained for. And you know what? You're actually doing better. You're doing so good. You just don't know it because, well, like I said, everybody's pretending. But you're doing you're doing great, you know? Because not everything is going to go well. But hey, you're still here, you're still showing up, you're still buying the tomatoes, you're still planning, you're still planning and plotting, you're trying to get things figured out. And that's enough. That's all adulting has ever been, you know? One tomato at a time, one chicken at a time, one tomato, one chicken, one tomato, one chicken, and then you build a tomato and chicken ladder. I don't really know what that means. It sounded cool in my head. Forget I said it. So yeah, this has been Kenkey and Adulting. If this episode helped you feel good, well, subscribe. If it didn't, subscribe. If you liked it, if you didn't, bro, anything, yeah, subscribe and like the video. Okay? Anything you feel, yeah, subscribe and like the video. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and for the love of God, please call your mom. Call her back. She's going to keep sending you that message. Call her back. Call her back. It not be only you to pretend. Call her back. Until next time, ciao.